Hi, welcome. This is a video on how to multiply polynomials. We're going to start with multiplying two binomials, and I'm going to show you three different ways of doing this. The first is just by using a box. It's just a graphic organizer, but I can take this problem here, 3m minus 1, 3m minus 1, and write it along the top of the box, and then 4m plus 3, 4m plus 3. And then I'm just basically setting it up like this because you kind of just multiply it like you would times tables. So 3m times 4m. Now 3 times 4 is 12, and m times m is m squared. 4m times a negative 1 would be a negative 4m. 3m times 3 would be a 9m. And it's positive, so it's a good idea to just kind of put that plus there so you remember. And then a positive 3 times a negative 1 would be negative 3. Be careful because there's two steps to the process of multiplying polynomials. One is the multiplying part, and the second one is adding. So make sure that you've multiplied each of these, not added them. So then I want to combine all of my like terms, bring them all out. So 12m squared has no other like term, but 9m and negative 4m are like terms. And so that would be plus 5m. And then finally here, minus 3. So there's my minus 3, there's my 12m squared, and these two together are my 5m. Put a little color to that. This is here, this minus 3 is here, and between these two right here, that gives us our plus 5m. And so our answer is 12m squared plus 5m minus 3. And that's one way to do this. Another way to do it is to just do it like you would multiplying a two-digit number. If I by another two-digit number, that's kind of what like a binomial is. Then I would multiply 23 here by 12. Let's say first I'd multiply here and then here, and I'd get some product here, and I'd get another answer here. Then I'd multiply here, and I'd get another answer. Usually I put them like here and here. Sometimes people write a 0 there. After multiplying, then I add. So this is another way to kind of think about this. So I would just stack them. 3m minus 1 times 4m plus 3. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 3 times 3m is 9m. 4m times minus 1 would be negative 4m. And 4m times 3m is 12m squared. I've multiplied them all out, and now I add them, combining those that are like terms. And because I've done it this way, you can kind of see which ones are like terms. There's nothing with the 3, so that just is going to stay the same. And there's nothing with that. There's nothing here with that 12m squared, so that is also just going to be the same. And so my answer here would be 12m squared plus 5m minus 3. Same, right? And then finally, there's just, you could just kind of leave it like it was. 3m minus 1 times 4m plus 3. And then kind of just use, this is basically the distributive property, but you are using lines to show. So 3m gets multiplied by each of these two terms, here and here. So 3m times 4m is 12m squared, and then 3m times plus 3 would be plus 9m. And then the minus 1 also. Minus 1 times 4m becomes minus 5m, and minus 1 times 3 becomes minus 3. And you'll notice here I still just get the same four terms. But now I need to combine those that are like terms, and so I get 12m squared plus 5. I wrote plus 5 minus 5m. Excuse me. This should have been negative 1 times 4m is minus 4m. Sorry. But when I combine them, I do get that plus 5m. This minus 4m comes from minus 1 times the plus 4. That's minus 4m. And then 3m times 3, that's the 9m. So 9m plus 9m minus 4m is plus 5m. And then my minus 3 is still minus 3. My 12m squared is there. So yeah, there's 3 ways you could do this. We'll call this kind of a vertical stacking method. Might call it some other way. I like calling it vertical. We've done it with a box, and then we'll just call this one, like, I don't know, distributing. But they're all, you all come up with the same answer. It's just a different way of organizing them, so you can choose the one that you like best.